we would still see both. We would still look at both, but mainly focus on one. So then we can just like commentate on each other. But yeah, that's fine. We can do that.
Now let me check. Are they starting?
They are.
Yeah, I'm watching Necrozma.
Okay. Are we live? Well, hello, ladies, gentlemen, and all your other beautiful creatures. Here I am, Pinkius, with Scola.
Yeah, intuitive going for 2 fast builds, 2 fast strikes. Trying to mess up Necrozma's board.
Yes,
He gets a red, he's out, but it's just gonna single.
Yeah, well, Intuitive able to break out his nasty horizontal strike, gets stopped by his own 1x4. That's something you gotta always keep in mind. The horizontals can be stopped by your own attacks. Kind of unfortunate when it does, but part of the game.
Sweet spot.
Yeah,
First
didn't
game
matter.
to Intuitive.
Yes.
Please focus on the 2.6 million PO that Necrozma is flashing right.
Yes, obscene. Just to give the viewers more of an overall view here, we have these guys playing in the losers bracket. Winner here gets to move on to face Aventus. Loser gets knocked out of the tournament. It's their last lives. Intuitive was brought in here by Baby Girl, who had a phenomenal showing, honestly, just yesterday. If you guys did not watch the VOD, I heavily recommend. Both of them played extraordinarily well. Baby Girl got the better of it, as he's able to break out on 3-sword.
It's a big breakout. Baby Girl did play extremely well. There's one particular opener that I think most Cephers can't replicate that he did there. With, 2-sworder. Yeah, that's one opener. He sent me the clip this morning.
Yeah, I clipped it because I saw no one else clipped it. I'm like, no way, I'm gonna clip that. It was a heavy breaker opener. Not a lot of sword fighters know what to do with that.
Yeah, most sword fighters either just stack them or break them. And Necrozma needs a green, and he could have broken the whatever. It's fine.
Nah. Lay it out.
He could have broken the blue and have like one more turn.
But he decided not to.
He decided if I'm gonna luck this, I don't want to win. That's like a true swords fighter. This game, exactly.
Well, I don't know about that. Listen, luck is an element of the game. You should be able to feel free taking it.
This could be devastating because it hit 2-3. It hit a perfect spot with some sprinkles, and he has a reverse falchion. This could be devastating.
Yep, both players using a reverse falchion. Intuitive used it against Swordy, opted not to against Baby Girl. Necrozma, I see Necrozma use a variety of swords. I'm not too familiar with his play, but clearly no one is a stranger to the reverse falchion.
Yes, exactly. Intuitive, giving him the WP, well played, as a sign of amazing sportsmanship. That's what we need more of, guys.
Yes. In this work-a-day world, nice to be giving the WPs. I give it out when I feel like it's worthy. I just gave one out earlier today to Hearst. Played a little bit against him.
I believe Hearst played well against you.
Okay.
So Necrozma opting for a small 2-sworder opener.
This is lovely from Intuitive. If he gets it off, I don't think he realized. Well, actually, that would have been an overbuild. So this is smart from him.
He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, that was great. That was a great decision from Intuitive. I saw it a little bit later than he did. He was able to make a block so it doesn't drop down to break early and overbuild, and then use that block with the following blue here. And that sealed the deal. This is 2-2? Yes. Okay. Rosma opting for just a medium-sized opener. It does hit hard for Intuitive, but Intuitive able to clap back a little bit. Intuitive is pretty high up, needs a yellow. Otherwise, he's in a good spot, and he gets a green-yellow. Perfect combination. Necrozma had a relatively clean board. Let's see if he's able to No, didn't see how he could combo that.
No, could. I mean,
He could
later, but yeah, he just went for clean board. Clean board is sometimes a priority in certain cases. Really depends on your gut instinct. At some cases, like should you clean the board or stack more and hopefully get the right breaker at the top? It's really a big decision you need to make with yourself.
Exactly. You gotta negotiate with yourself sometimes.
Yes, talk to yourself. Exactly. Talk to yourself. Love yourself. This is all like, this isn't just sword fight commentating. This is also like values for life, guys. Talk to yourself. Trust yourself.
That's true. Do you go to therapy, Solo?
I do. Not go to therapy. Oh, you do. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. So something to note is a verbal affirmation. So that's when you actually physically talk to yourself. I actually like it. You do it in the morning. You're saying, hey, this is my life right now. Well, whatever your goal is for the day. This is my life right now. This is where I am. It's okay to feel this way. It's okay to be in your current position. Sometimes when you verbalize it, it's nice. Yeah.
Thank you, Pinkhas, for those amazing tips for a healthier mental life.
Yes, but you cannot do that in sword fighting. That would actually waste too much time if you take a pause and say all that. You can't.
I do think whoever does that before a game boosts his chance of winning by 5% at least.
Before a game, 100%. When I played some of my matches in this tournament, I had a cup of tea. I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna sip some tea. I'm gonna breathe out, and I'm gonna start up this next game. And I think that's perfectly fine for anyone to do that. That
yes,
kind of thing.
Breathing exercises. Exactly. Yes. Sure.
Yeah. As Necrozma's cut off from his blue. He has one little passageway. Ooh. Nice little loop of green he gets access to. He wants to combo this blue. He does. Gonna hit 5-6 for intuitive. And let's see if... Oh, that will be enough to cut intuitive. He desperately needs a yellow, and only a yellow he gets it, and is able to combo the green at the bottom. I think that was the right move. You didn't really want to combo that big horizontal, especially because he did have that breaker. You see, you gotta keep an eyesight for what's below as well, not always just what's falling down on top. That's how
if you're fishing for a breaker, fish for as much as you can. Like, that's a good... If you're thinking of breaking your next sword, your next combo, think about like making it a bigger combo than just a single. Don't just think.
Well, yeah, especially
tunnel vision, basically.
Yeah, for sure. Especially against, almost everyone left in this tournament. They will most likely try to punish you. They will most likely try to pressure you. Everyone here in this tournament is good enough to actually pay attention to their opponent's board, so they know when to send smaller strikes, when to build bigger. So don't think you have all the free time in the world, as intuitive has been really caught up here for a little while.
Necrozma's board is full of blue.
Yeah, let's see if intuitive is able to break out. He okay, he gets another... Okay, I see what he did there, and I don't know if that's as much of a big payoff as he wanted, because he does break out more, but Necrozma still has a great looking board, and try to Mac Daddy.
Trying to connect the blue.
Yeah.
The blue there.
Yeah, intuitive just looking to survive. And Necrozma, the 4-sword, quadruple sword, as Jazz says that.
The jalapenos special.
Jalapenos special. Yes. Have you ever sent a 6 1x4s? I have like a couple of screenshots of that. I love when that happens.
Wait, like, and then insting? I mean, like, when it's at the top?
Yeah, 6 1x4s. It's much easier to do against, swords like a saber, because then you just have blocks on blocks.
You just take one. So what? Like half of your board is basically connected with 1x4.
Is one color, and they're blocks. Yeah, that's the only way you can reasonably do that. Because it has to be singles. As a big old 3x, I think it was a 9. It's intuitive, partially blocked, thanks to him having the big blue block on the 1-2 side. But a good follow-up from Necrozma puts him in a tough position.
He went for the double there.
Ooh, Intuitive able to break out and even double it. Smacks Necrozma hard. And actually Necrozma's in a bit of a bind right now. Desperately needs a green and red or yellow, but
basically.
Yeah, if that yellow comes, Intuitive might actually beat him to it. He does. Oh, and it's going to be a stronger hit, but unfortunate for Intuitive, it hits 1 and 5-6. That is exactly where Necrozma was able to tank it.
Yeah, and no sprinkles in the middle, so you can clear some at the bottom of his board.
Nope, because Intuitive is just trying to apply some pressure. Kind of hoped Necrozma would send a sprinkle in the middle. He did not, so he's just going to send that off. Necrozma's board, not looking too bad right now, while Intuitive's board, he's currently on cleanup duty. Let's see how it turns out. Ooh, good hit from Necrozma there. As he's able to follow it up with a small sprinkle. Intuitive only really sending sprinkles back, desperately needing this red and yellow. Red comes.
He needs a neutral. Oh, he needed a neutral green, but broke his breaker by mistake. Necrozma, I mean.
Yeah.
Still needs a green.
The yellow does not come for Intuitive. Let's see. It comes. Oh, Necrozma not able to block him, but still able to put on some pressure. Necrozma, his board is a little bit messed up, but in the driver's seat here as far as tempo goes, as Intuitive needs to break his way out here. Let's see if... Oh! Never mind.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Intuitive able to just stay alive, and that was enough to defeat Necrozma. I wasn't paying too much attention on Necrozma's side to see how he kind of just died there. Was it a lack of breakers he needed?
Yeah, and it was just his board was messed up.
Hey then. Well,
Necrozma going for a triple. Pretty much the same, but with more sprinkles sent from.
But with a donkey sprinkle, straggler right there. It is now 4-2, by the way, for Intuitive. He wins this. He wins the first set. Yep, it is match point. Necrozma has 2 chances to enter into tiebreaker. Well, no, 1 chance, and has to win 2 games in a row to enter into tiebreaker. As Intuitive sends a pretty healthy strike. The horizontal goes through. That is gonna mess up Necrozma's board real bad. Look at that. When a horizontal hits well, it hits very well. Just look at Necrozma's board; it's an absolute mess.
He does get the yellow breaker though.
Yeah, Intuitive just needed a decent sprinkle follow-up, and he did, and that's gonna settle for it. That was lovely from Intuitive. Horizontals, they can really change up the game because they're a different pattern than the vertical patterns. So.
Sir.
Very tough for Necrozma to break out of there. Intuitive taking the first set. This is set 2, 0-0. Good opener from Intuitive. It's a Vegas 2 with the sprinkles. Necrozma still had his opener built well and was able to break out, sending a lot of sprinkles into Intuitive's way. Damn indeed, Gammy. Okay, here. And for those who don't know, just to update the viewers, Gammy and Jalapenos will actually be back due to Pokemon stepping down, and they will have a match later on to decide who goes through.
For all those wondering what happened is basically Gammy made Agumon scared. Just the name, the sheer name of Gammy makes people scared to the point where they just want to quit.
Yes, even though Agumon already beat him.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. He beat him physically, not mentally. Mentally, Agumon,
physically,
Gammy stays strong.
Okay.
Physically with his sword, with his virtual physical sword.
All right. Well, we see.
Okay.
Intuitive getting a messed up board. Yeah.
Necrozma stacking the yellows there nicely, but it could backfire if he doesn't get the green breaker.
Yeah.
Stacking the yellow blocks so that when he doubles it, hopefully, oh wow.
Well,
Okay, yeah, he
breakout.
could, yeah. Yeah, he can double the green though, which is also something.
Yeah, let's see what that hits. It hits in 2-3. That is exactly where Necrozma wanted that long sword to hit. Let's see how Intuitive plays this out. Necrozma a bit in the driver's seat, trying to apply the pressure. The 1x4 goes in 5. Intuitive able to sprinkle out. Oh, what a great dual swords from Necrozma, blocking Intuitive from his green. And there it is. I'm scared of Gammy. Yeah, Gammy does go to the gym as a good able-bodied human being should.
We're talking about physical health here, mental health. Sword fighting is a lot more. To be a good sword fighter, you need to like be the best at everything.
Why you gotta put me on blast like that, Pink?
Dude, I think everyone should go. If they can, of course, you know, not everyone can. But yeah, dude. Not gonna put you on blast. I'm trying to rather hope
I really need to go.
I mean, I need to too. I've unfortunately been a little bit sick, and I can't wait to go back. I'm actually scheduling myself in for tomorrow. As we got a little bit of a game here, lots of yellow breakers on Intuitive side, and which is great to see because Necrozma throws the yellows into the center column. So you do want to be efficient with them. Deciding not to break the green just yet, as both players kind of just fishing around what they can build. Intuitive gets rid of the cubed block. It's gonna hit Necrozma in 1, 2, 5, 6. Well, actually in 2, 3, but blocked by his high blue. Intuitive keeping his center clear. Kind of going for more of a clean board, seeing avenues where he can build while maybe wanting to apply the pressure. Yeah.
Cross needs a blue, or
He doesn't get it, as Intuitive actually even beat him to the blue. Intuitive playing pretty quick. And,
Jazz, can you drag my iPad?
And what?
Is Jazz still here?
He is.
I just. Oh, okay. There you go.
Okay. A nice little
now I can
follow-up.
watch.
Alright.
Now I can watch both screens. 1 second.
Excellent.
Okay. Now I can actually commentate.
Nice bingo. Intuitive gets immediately the breaker that he needs for him to break out a bit, but still a great strike from Necrozma. Really messed up a lot of Intuitive's board state right there. Let's see how he handles it. Gets a couple of options. Chooses to break it out mainly as in single with triple sprinkles. And honestly, great board state again from him, while Necrozma going with that triple sprinkle straggler, hitting unfortunately wide. 1, 2, 5, 6.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 4, 5, 6. Yeah, exactly. Got tanked.
Necrozma not opting for the 3x3, instead opting for an avenue access to his greens. Big disagree. I always love to see the 3x3s.
Maybe not in an OSL game.
No.
Who would have died?
Ooh, yep, that up back from Necrozma. Just a quick succession of nicely sized attacks, because he didn't opt for the 3x3, able to get him the win. There was in the first OSL, the one that I played first, I played against Johnny Depp, and I kept building 3x3s, you know, so I think you could do it in the...
Did you win? Did you win, though?
I won a couple. I think we went... I forgot how they went, actually, but eventually he won the match. Yeah, but you know, of course, I lost to someone who would only be the champion at the end of it all, so wouldn't have it any other way.
But both of them not being able to send a normal opener, Intuitive needs a yellow, which he does not get.
Yeah. He stored the yellow much earlier on his side, hoping he'd get access to it later. Necrozma not allowing that. Yeah. Going up ahead. To be good at SF, you gotta be mentally ill. I disagree.
Wait, how do you see the chat, by the way?
I have stream open on another monitor.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you should try that in your current state of affairs.
It's impossible.
As both of them hit, Necrozma hitting 5-6, Intuitive's board. Well, Intuitive, he had the horizontal and some source on top to layer it out.
Intuitive's board looking better, though. I mean...
Yeah, I mean, Necrozma able to clear it real quick.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
exactly.
And just good board state control. I think Intuitive will join him very quickly. Probably would have not for that to be cubed. As we see
nice
a big
red from Intuitive.
Yeah, we see big reds on both screens. Both of them hit at the same time, keeping up speed with each other. That sprinkle follow-up actually pretty devastating from Necrozma.
Intuitive needs a yellow, basically done.
Yep.
Again, it all comes to that reverse falchion.
Yeah,
it all
really.
comes to that 2-layer sprinkle and the yellow is blocking Intuitive. That's what keeps happening in these games. He gets the yellow, he can clear the middle a bit. Fishing for a blue breaker now to get some space.
And Necrozma has a bit of a messy board state. He's just trying to apply pressure. He's looking much more for that than anything else, but it won't be enough. Intuitive able to break out. And now Necrozma's a bit in the back heel over here as he's gonna try his own attempt to clean up his board. Intuitive. Oh, those reds were not connected. He has a cubed 5-6. Pretty precarious state right now from Intuitive.
Yeah, a lot of blocks on Intuitive's screen and no block. I mean, 2 blocks that were just made on a Necrozma screen, 2 singles. But Intuitive, I would say, has the better board control at the moment.
Yes, he's able to get another.
He gets the perfect green breaker to double that off. Just as I was saying, I think it's the commentator's curse, like people say. It's a real thing. Don't doubt magic, guys. If Harry Potter and Santa Claus are real, everything can remember that.
Yes, if both of those things exclusively are real, anything can be real. You know, I watched back the commentary from me playing against Agbank, and Prolific did commentators curse me quite a lot. He kept saying, no way Agbank breaks here, and then he does every time. But that's fine. I think that's still a good game. Both of them are stalling here, knowing that each of them both need and get access to the red. Let's see how this plays out, actually. Ooh, I think Intuitive came out for the better there. Yup. Yes.
Necrozma manages to clear.
Necrozma does manage to clear, and did that. Oh no, access to the green. Intuitive could have lived.
He could have broken this a little longer.
And yeah, if he just had access one more time to either the red or the yellow, he would have been fine.
Cosmo saying score off, by the way.
Off. 2-3, isn't it 1? Wait, no, hold on. Hey, y'all gotta scroll up. I don't think it's 2-3. Does the back-to-back champion put some respect on his pirate name? I mean, I have. I said I only lose to the champion, and I did.
I mean, you lost to Agbank, which basically is the champion. So he's in finals.
No, there's losers bracket. I can be on the way back.
Oh, true.
Didn't get
I think
knocked
the
out.
stat
by
was. I think the stat was you never lost. You never got knocked out by anyone but Johnny Depp. Was that you or
But
someone
the
else?
champion. There you go. Yes, I only got knocked out by the champion. So that's the.
Bro, it's an.
It is
honor
1-4,
to be
right?
knocked out.
Okay. What's that?
Oh, it is 1-4. Oh.
I thought it was. Would have to check the chat. I mean, they both agreed to it as. Ooh, I don't know if Intuitive agreed to receive such a huge dual sword opener from Necrozma.
I mean, it is Thanksgiving this week, but I don't know if that's as much as I wanted to give.
I don't know if either of them are American either.
I think Intuitive sounds American. He does not sound someone from Poland.
Sounds American. Okay.
Just by the name, bro. By the name.
Okay. You never know, is Intuitive. Up on his board, Necrozma has a pretty clean board himself. He's probably going to look to single one of those big old blockos. He is. And
wow.
it's not enough. Yeah, Intuitive wasn't.
If there was one more sprinkle, that would be done.
Yeah, he just needed any sprinkle in 5, but that did not hit as he dies anyway. He dies anyway. Necrozma, impressive opener, and was just able to pressure Intuitive to get the win for the set. It is the final set. Here we go. One of these moving on further to face off against Aventus. The other, this is their last chance, and they will be knocked out for their tournament life. New set 3. Neither of them opting to switch swords, by the way. I did mention earlier that Necrozma, I've seen him use multiple different types of swords, but he has won the last set, so he's probably thinking, you know what, I can do this, and he won pretty handedly.
It's also nice of both of these players to agree not to use the broken Scimitar sword.
I mean, historically, Intuitive did lose to it, but he just beat Swordy, who used Scimitar against him in a quick 5-0, so I don't think that's something that would be smart for Necrozma to do here.
Exactly. Just keeping the same sword, the sword that got them this far. They're not letting go. Intuitive going for a Necrozma gets blocked. 1 second. He gets the blue. He gets the blue. That's what happens. That's what matters.
Intuitive just waiting for Necrozma to sprinkle in his middle column. It doesn't come. He decides to break it himself.
Will Necrozma get the red as well?
And there it is. Just so to explain to the chat, the reason Intuitive just kept his yellow breakers in both 3 and 5 was because he was expecting Necrozma to just kind of try to survive and eventually break out with some sprinkles. And while he does that, he will send sprinkles straight into 4, which would break off those breakers and put him in a great position with the reds. Maybe he could follow up with a double. It didn't happen, as Necrozma kept not sending sprinkles, and Intuitive just decided to finish him off. I think that was the right choice. Sometimes you need to realize when's the right time to pull it. There's a nice horizontal hits from Necrozma.
Which does absolutely nothing.
Yeah, because Intuitive, interestingly enough, built blues there, which the horizontal actually complemented. Kind of unusual, and worked out in Intuitive's favor.
Necrozma opting to single the red instead of putting it on the green, which is smart. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Benefiting him so far.
Yeah. See?
As Intuitive needs a yellow. Let's see if Necrozma actually does not let him get to it. Intuitive up ahead in the pieces, and he gets the yellow.
He gets a yellow. Yes.
Yeah. And there will be another yellow, by the way. And he's able to double that. And, this will be another double.
Another double?
It just keeps hitting 5-6. That's so unfortunate for Intuitive.
That's basically the game saying, nah, we're not giving you this easy. It's not going to be that easy this time.
No. As now that's unfortunate. Scorpion hits in the 3rd. Intuitive gonna want to try to put on the pressure here.
Intuitive has a pretty clean board.
Yeah, as
Opts to single.
Oh, he's so close to getting a clean board there. He was just one turn off and two hitting.
Nice.
Able to break out anyway.
Necrozma manages.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good timing for Necrozma on getting that breaker.
That's right. Intuitive did hit 5-6 really hard, so Necrozma has his work cut out for him for trying to deal with that. It looks like he will immediately, actually, thanks to that red breaker, and now those reds stacking up. Intuitive, not too much on his board. Might look to build just a little bit here. See if he can... Sends a double. Hits 5-6. Not too bad, actually, from Intuitive.
And Necrozma needs a red, which he gets. And just a bunch of other breakers to survive this. Yellow.
Yeah, he needs a lot here. Intuitive. He doesn't have too much to send. He's trying to go fast here and just trying to send whatever he can. You can see him sprinkling. It won't be enough.
No, he gets the red.
Intuitive still in a decent spot. Sure, he's closed off from his blues, but I don't think that matters. And nope, gets access to the yellow still. Necrozma making a last-second sprinkle play, but even though it's a reverse falchion, that still is going to build up nicely for Intuitive.
Necrozma manages to break some doubles, some sprinkles.
Sorry for the absence. I just had to call to get out of jury duty.
Let's go.
I'm still doing it. It's just not when I'm supposed to be on a plane, so that's cool.
Lovely. Have you ever been actually used in a trial?
No, because that was my first time ever getting called, and so I just had to postpone.
Well, I have. I was on a trial once. They took me in like the sucker I am. You get paid like $40 a day, something like that.
Yep, that is true.
Bad. Yeah,
but you become a good American, which is what matters.
Is there such a thing? Sounds like an oxymoron, honestly.
I did my civic duty. I think jury duty's kind of cool. As Intuitive thinks it's kind of cool to get this lead in the third set.
Hey, yo.
2-0.
Yep.
That was a hard-fought game. That was pretty long.
Yeah, it was.
Lots of back and forth here. My jury duty case was pretty boring, though. Well, not boring. Still kind of sad. Sad for the state of America, I guess. It was an elderly woman who was hit by a van. It was a hit and run. And her insurance was claiming that she didn't get hit enough to warrant her hospital visits. So she had to sue the insurance. Yeah, so she had to sue the insurance. Yeah, so that kind of actually does suck for American state of affairs.
We are sorry, lady. You're only 85 years old, and you should have been dead before you can go to the hospital. We're sorry that...
Honestly, to this day, and the other jurors kind of agreed, but we couldn't say that officially. We think it's because she was an immigrant, and they thought she probably didn't know any English, but she was a very well-educated... very well-educated Hispanic woman who definitely knew English and was very verbal.
Wait. What administration was it?
I honestly forgot. It's been years.
Oh, the three-sword.
Three-sword! Yay! The mini three-sword getting the win for Necrozma.
May I add, Pinkest, for some people that is a very average three-sword, and it's not that many. Please don't shame people.
Trust me, I'm not. Me personally, I am, I'm below average, and I'm perfectly fine and happy with that.
We're still talking about swords, yes?
Yes, yeah, okay. Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, because
the size of the blade. The size of the blade does not connotate its sharpness or effectiveness. As it will give Necrozma a win. Clearing up his board a little bit, waiting for the green sprinkle to drop. Opts against it. And now Intuitive, pretty clean board here. Going to get
We're going for the double.
Yeah. That hits 5-6. Messes up Necrozma a little bit, not too much. As we see him on, there we go. I kind of hoped he would do that. That way you can connect the reds. He clears it up on his 1-2 as well. As Intuitive has a lot of options here actually. He's gonna break those as singles. He thinks Necrozma's high up enough on his board to warrant that. But it ends up actually building a 2x3, which gets soaked on Intuitive's board. Going a little bit further into the game, we see
Necrozma's board a lot more blocks at the moment.
Yeah, but none of them are connected, which kind of sucks. He's able to triple it. It's 5-6, which is actually not too bad right now, because that does mess up Intuitive's chances of having a clean board there. Now he's gonna either flip his way or try to clear these reds out. I think he should try to clear the reds out.
Both getting a red, both singling.
Yeah, both singling. All the single ladies are coming out, swinging. A lot of singles in general. It's not typically exactly what you would see in a reversed falchion versus reversed falchion matchup, but both of these players is perfectly fine, I think, still to opt for just having clean boards.
Yeah, they're going for the pressure and cleaning their board at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
They always keep coming to that red, bro. Always keep coming to the red.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh, what is? Okay.
I just want to give a shout out to the person telling me to do this commentating thingy. Mr. Agbink himself messaged me to give a shot at this. So thank you very much. It might be my new career path.
I don't recommend it. So here we have Intuitive getting the dub over Necrozma there. Only because people I know that professionally commentate esports tend to make very small net profit overall.
I'll keep to my old career then. Thank you so much.
It's just not profitable. There's nothing to diminish on your ability.
Thank you. Necrozma is sending a bigger two times end sword, heading in 2-3. Both of them heading 2-3. Just Necrozma doing more damage because it was the whole board basically.
I honestly think this is a pretty fun matchup to watch. Just as to watch. I know we've been talking a little bit on the side here and there because these games are a little bit long, but it's a really good example of what clean board actually means and how it can be used to your advantage. Both of these sword fighters playing rather well and being
Intuitive needed that blue and he got it.
No.
They're still going for the singles.
Oh, there's a double that hits 1-2 from from Intuitive. He opts not to break his green. That's an interesting choice, actually. We'll see how that plays out for him. Because Necrozma really needs a green. And I think Necrozma is, he's gonna come out ahead of like the biggest use of that green breaker. As we see that it puts Intuitive all the way to the top. Oh, a slight misflip. And let's see if he's able to break out here. You see? It's that green.
Nope.
Well, I knew it. I called it out immediately.
You did. That's what a good esports commentator like you see the things before they happen.
Yes. Well, part of that is, how did I know that, right? Part of that is because I know Intuitive's colors, and he sends green right down the middle. So blow for blow, a green breaker would be a lot more important on the Necrozma side, if they're both rather high up, right? If they're both kind of just trying to pressure each other.
Intuitive was going for a small opener that wouldn't give any man shame. But Necrozma sending a very big sword back. Down 2-3.
Yeah, he sent a donkey strike with a Vegas Sprinkle follow-up. Hitting Intuitive pretty hard. He's still suffering from it, actually. Intuitive, I think, realized that the pieces were able to do something like that, so he just tried to send something to disrupt, but it did not for Necrozma, as now he's in a bit of a pickle. He's trying to break out here, and I think he will if he just gets a green.
Yeah, everything connected now.
Yep, if Necrozma gets a green, it's going to be devastating for...
Oh, he opted for it.
And, okay. He opts, yeah. I mean, that's not too bad. As he has a really open board now. Oh, never mind. Intuitive. He would send some duels and mess it up a little bit right again.
It's a nice double breaker, and that finishes it off.
Yeah.
3-3, guys. Things are happening.
Yeah. It's a really tight set here. Necrozma out opening Intuitive there. Eventually able to win. Oh, a 1x4 comes down. Kind of actually messes up Intuitive. Let's see if he gets just the red neutral. He does. Oh, and, okay. Those are some big duels from both sides. This is gonna heavily depend on what breakers they get. Necrozma coming out better, and that was enough. Necrozma winning that one.
Yes, if Necrozma wins, it generally means he comes off better. In most cases.
Well, okay. Yeah.
Unless Necrozma had an inside bet that Intuitive's gonna win this.
I don't think... okay, I mean, I have no idea. We do not sanction any bets part of this tournament here. No official bets, and as we got a 3-sword, yeah, it does go horizontal.
It hits really strong as well.
Yeah.
His middle is kind of... Oh, okay, he actually got better.
Yeah.
Needs a yellow.
Necrozma needs to...
Oh, wow. Another drought.
Oh, there it is.
Wow.
The yellow drought. I mean, that's also kind of what happens when you get sword countered, right? Because I think he
had a counter, I think. Did he?
Yeah. Because what were Intuitive's colors again? They were red, green, blue, green, red. So.
And the other one, had yellow in the middle.
That's actually how it happens. That's why we tell you guys to watch out. Here we have Necrozma. Moving on. Congratulations.
Necrozma wins.
Yeah.
And this is the best tourney of the best sword fighters this game can have. And we are all witnessing things happen, right, guys? You need to, like... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm moving around the house. I have things... I wasn't prepared for this.
Such a hype man. Look at him go.
No. What I wanted to say is, like, this tournament did... The point of it was to get all the best sword fighters and put them in one place. And that's what we did. And it's nice to see all of them play. And even if they get droughted, we still saw some good games on every side of them. So.
Both of them had some clean, efficient, clear boards. Really maintaining their own board states. And Necrozma comes ahead and is due to play against Aventus.